On any ordinary Martyrs Day, roads leading to Namugongo would be overflowing with a number of believers from across the country and beyond. The Anglican Martyrs site would be overpacked. Unlike previous years when thousands of pilgrims flocked to Namugongo to commemorate Uganda Martyrs Day, this year's celebrations were held in a relatively calm and controlled environment following restrictions imposed to prevent the spread of Ebola. At the Anglican Martyrs site, it was clear that this was not business as usual. Access was limited, with only invited guests allowed into the venue. Many people were seen waiting outside as security personnel enforced the restrictions, saying the expected number of attendees had already been exceeded. Inside the site, the difference from previous celebrations was visible. The usually vibrant and crowded Anglican Martyrs site was quiet. Pathways that are often filled with believers remained largely empty as attendance was restricted to only 200 invited guests. Red Cross teams were deployed to ensure adherence to Ebola standard operating procedures, including hand hygiene. Many seats remained empty and social distancing was naturally observed due to the limited attendance. Even the choir was reduced from about 600 members to just 30. Yet, despite the reduced numbers, the spirit of worship remained strong. As scripture says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am among them. The service was led by Archbishop Samuel Kaziimba Mugalu and attended by several government officials, including incoming Public Service Minister General Katumba Wamala, incoming State Minister for Elderly Affairs Jacqueline Mbabazi, among others. In his sermon, Archbishop Kazimba addressed calls by some groups to rename Namugongo to Nachianja. He said the name Namugongo remains historically significant because it is tied to the events surrounding the martyrdom of the Uganda Martyrs. The Archbishop also called for national unity, urging Ugandans to reject tribalism and focus on values that promote national development.
There are some people who may not get some jobs because they say this one will not get the job because he or she belongs to a different tribe. May have experience, but the region, the tribe is different, so they miss it. The matters should help us to learn to value everyone's ability.
Turning to healthcare, Archbishop Kazimba said building a God-fearing and united nation must go hand in hand with building a healthy nation. He urged the 12th Parliament to revive and pass the National Health Insurance Scheme Bill to help millions of Ugandans access affordable healthcare.
We have issues of cancer, we have issues of what people cannot afford. We need to find a way. As we grow together, we have a national health insurance. I suggest that our oil or minerals, we get a percentage that goes in the national treasury for the national health insurance.
The National Health Insurance Bill was passed by Parliament in 2021 but was later returned by President Yoweri Museveni for further consultations. Representing the government, General Katumba Wamala called on Ugandans to embrace sacrifice whenever called upon to serve the country's interests.
We are going to do a road which is beneficial to the individual and the community. And you say, please give us an inch of your land and we enlarge the road. And the person will not be able to sacrifice that small piece, which is so small that it does not even make an impact on his property. So on this day when we are celebrating the martyrs who sacrificed their lives, my call upon all Ugandans that let's also be able to even sacrifice the little when we are called upon for the service of our country, for improving our country, for making our country a better country than what it is.
He also emphasized the need for a stronger fight against corruption, urging leaders to move beyond lip service and take practical action against the vice.
Stop giving the fight against corruption lip service. We only talk about it. Let's stop that and let's act where action is required so that the resources which are being committed for the improvement of our lives and the lives of our people can be put to good use. And I want to thank the Chancellor who has said, for them, the man never ateth where he works. And I think that should go across. I'll take that in the public service where I'm going, because I think that should be a good message for all the public servants, that we should not eat where, the man should not eateth where he works, but he should work for the benefit of the society.
Next year's celebrations will be organized by Uganda Christian University. Norbert at Kunda, NTV News.